I'm good.
Good on goals. Good.
I want to change my second one from the first half.
Okie dokie. Go ahead then
Yeah.
and roll up 2d10 for me. Bloop. And you shall receive.
Oh, hell yeah. That's easy.
I agree.
He's gonna become a streamer. I know it.
Hell
His hobby.
no.
Well, I mean, with all the selfies you're taking.
I'm gonna be
That's
a
what I was thinking.
social media content creator. Not just streaming, everywhere.
Yeah, I can
So
see that.
you're gonna make an OnlyWebs account?
Yeah.
And only
Only webs.
let's go.
Oh, saucy. Your first subscriber, of course, will be Kim from the Howard and Maria
Oh yeah.
building. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, let's hop over there. And of course, you are rewarded a karma for contributing to the recap at all. You can, of course, speak from your character's perspective. It can be very general. You can add in to what others have said. Talk about anything you like. It'll
We
take a
got to the
moment.
third floor. We were able
Yes.
to defeat the Hydra agents and the armored Hydra agents, as well as I know Shadowmark went to the top and the coast is clear. And I took selfies.
Not a fangirl.
Yeah.
Yes. Young Miss Chen, definitely a fan. Professor Patel still referred to you as Spider-Man upon meeting you,
Yeah.
not knowing better.
Both of them did. It's okay. That's why I have business cards now. I have a
You're just gonna
special
need to have
pouch.
like a sign on your chest that says "Not Spider-Man." In battle, the "not" is just gonna be crossed out, so they're not even gonna be able to tell.
Take a shot, it shoots off that part of the sign, so it just says Spider-Man on your head.
Yeah.
Even my own sign is working against me.
No.
Ah.
All right.
So yes,
Oh, yes.
after having successfully dispatching your enemies, getting a selfie in, Professor Patel is working on bringing up what it was the Hydra agents happened to be looking after. Can I please get, just to kick things off here, a vigilance check from everyone? Non-combat vigilance. Ah, so the Plasma Weaver, keen on it. Intrepid will be able to follow his eyes too. You see a Hydra agent very slowly and trepidatiously walking toward you from the southwest corner. They have their hands raised in submission. piece of toilet paper stuck to their foot. Guys, I don't want any trouble. I surrender. And they stop a ways away, voluntarily go to their knees. I was in the can. I heard the chaos. I don't want to be hurt. Please, just take me in.
It's been the easiest shit ever.
I webcast him.
Thwip.
I don't trust Nazis.
That is a good operating policy. Can never tell. They don't all wear red hats.
Mhm.
And of course, part of the web goes onto his mouth, so as he's trying to surrender, gets muffled. Professor Patel turns to Shadow Mark. It looks like they were able to broadcast this to another location. I can't track that, but I was able to recover. It's that silver guy from space with the board. And he gestures toward the computer.
Silver Surfer?
Indeed.
Ah,
Well, that is Silver Sulfur.
It appears to be Silver Surfer speaking. And there's different takes, different angles, different situations. It appears to be kind of a compilation of Silver Surfer discussing different planets that he has visited, different races encountered, and the like. So for whatever reason, these Hydra agents working to look into cosmic activity of some sort.
should we ask our buddy here, who's conscious?
Do you think he'll talk though?
Can't hurt.
Okay.
Intrepid,
Uh,
you wanna see if you can make him talk?
Yeah.
I'll remove the just from his mouth.
Please don't hurt me.
Spill the beans. Where's the rest of your Hydra agents? What's going on over here?
I don't know. I was just following orders. We were supposed to secure the floor. I wasn't part of the team in the lab here. He's looking sheepishly. I swear I don't know nothing. I mean, and he kind of looks around, and then he says very quietly, "Hail Hydra."
I point my bow at him when he says that.
Oh, please don't. You're heroes. You're good types. I know you don't beat up on prisoners, right? And he kind of looks you over. You're not the Punisher, are you?
I'll just smirk
Starts
at
to
him.
tremble in fear a little bit.
Well, we may not be him, but we do have his contact, so
I swear I don't know anything.
hmm,
Do we actually believe him though?
I don't know. I don't know if he's saying what he's saying is true or not.
I would say that would take a non-combat ego check.
Ooh,
My ego is bad. I think somebody else needs to do that.
mine too.
mine is not the best either.
Oh, I got a Marvel roll.
Oh,
Boom shakalaka. So it's a little bit hard to tell. And then when you see the wet area forming around his pants, you believe him to be fully expressing himself through both his words and his fear. It appears to be sincere.
Oh, well, he's probably telling the truth. He is just a henchman.
Damn it.
So do we need him? I say as I point my bow at him.
Well, let's just tie him up. I mean, he's pretty harmless.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess the cops are
he's
gone.
already tied up. He's webbed
Oh,
to the floor because
yeah.
he was on
Yeah, I
his
guess-
knees surrendering and then got webbed up in that position.
I guess he could have shot us, but he just came here. Can I check his body to see if he have any like communication device or anything like a plan?
Yes, very quick and easy to rummage through his pockets and the like. And you find nothing of personal identification, no wallet, no change. And that's consistent. It appears that these Hydra agents act only in their professional gear, if you will. If they have a base, they probably have a locker or something where they keep their personal goods.
Hmm.
That is the best you can surmise. But yeah, totally devoid of anything identifying or special.
Okay. I guess we can call in Fury
Yeah,
and tell him about the status of everything.
it's a good idea.
Well, if they
Who?
do that, I'm gonna help the teleport the agents down to the cops and put them in the car so that they can get out of here.
Okay. So who then will be contacting Fury?
Not it.
I'll call him up.
Ah,
It's the leader.
Intrepid. You have some good news for me, I hope.
Yeah, we freed the hostages. The Hydra agents have been apprehended. I don't know exactly what they wanted to do here. Uh, what's the next course of action? We're right now we're delivering the Hydra agents to the cops for processing.
Ah, yes, that would be the best thing to do. Collect them up, give them over to the authorities. They can patch them up if they've taken any wounds, and they have their means of interrogating and threatening legal recourse and the like. So I think it's going to pass from our hands down to theirs. Uh, but you weren't able to secure what they were after?
I'm not sure what they were after. Do you know?
As I'm bamfing in and out, I'll like yell across the room, be like, "Let them know that they were researching the Silver Surfer."
Oh yeah, that's right. They were researching a Silver Surfer.
Oh,
I have a low
that's
logic score.
peculiar. I had thought that their efforts might be a little bit more mundane, more terrestrial. Oh, that stands as something of a red flag. I might have to send in some special agents during their interrogations. But the three of you have done a remarkable job, protected civilian life. Hopefully, not too much damage to the building itself. Of course, Mr. Stark can afford to make any repairs and renovations, but does get a bit snippy about it.
Okay, thank you.
Looks
What's
at the
what
wall.
what can we do now?
No damages.
As well. Very good. I don't assume that you should have any trouble with the authorities since you're helping them, but lest a larger scene be created, once you've been able to round up all of the agents, let the police go ahead and take over the scene and see yourselves scattered. I will, of course, be in touch in the future. But for now,
Okay.
you can rest on having done a remarkable job. You have my
All right.
thanks.
Roger that.
Okay. Okay.
Thumbs up.
Trip it out.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Sorry, that's a terrible cell phone hang up noise. You know, now. Need something cooler. Electric guitar hang up. Well, you can set your own notification tones, I suppose.
This device will self-destruct.
Ooh.
All right. What do you guys
Professor
want to do?
Patel will approach in between teleportations. So we're free to go. He looks back at Kim, back at you guys.
Yeah.
Drugs.
All safe to go. Floors are clear. Elevator's working, or should we take the stairs?
Oh
I'll
yeah,
help him come
elevator's
down.
been working.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's take it easy. I'm pretty beat. I need time to heal up from this.
All right. And he takes a gentle arm around the shoulder of Kim, leads her out. She stops to give a little fangirl wave in the direction of Plasma Weaver before they exit.
I wave back.
She
I was just
blushes.
gonna say I'll offer to bamf them down if they want to.
Says, "Oh, we'll take the elevator." Kim looks
Suit yourself.
disappointed, but follows his lead. Well, with the scene secured and the agents rounded up, corralled, of course, officers are now beginning to comb the building and take notes, make sure everything is in order. What is it that the three of you would like to do? Would you like to go separate ways? Would you like to join up and head somewhere for some shawarma? What's on your agenda?
Well,
And I'll go ahead.
what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna be helping the cops just like sweep the floors. Just that way I have like access to all the rooms in case we ever need to come back here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get something from the vending machine before I leave.
All right. That'll be on the second floor. There is a variety of machines. So, a few drink machines, a few snack machines. You can go healthy, you can go sugary, snacky, pretty much anything you could want for. One of them even has like fresh sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I'll take a fresh sandwich. There we go.
That'd be good.
I'm hungry. I just nod at the Hydra agent that's tied up in it.
Oh, he will have by now been teleported out. There'll
Oh,
be
okay,
a
never mind.
little bit of your webbing left on the machine, but you've designed that to dissipate after a while so that nobody can steal the formula or anything.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, that's all cleared off.
Okay.
But yeah, there's as far as the building itself, it has a dedicated server room. There's a separate IT office from everything else. Of course, you're familiar with the security office, cafeteria. There's dedicated kitchen, which of course is out of order tonight, and a variety of restrooms and storage and offices.
All right.
Couple of labs on the second floor. Yeah, with the exception of having fully eliminated a wall, everything is in pretty good order here. Somebody will have to go through and clean up a little bit. There are a couple of bullet marks here and there. The cops will do well in their investigation and marking off that. So, weight is off your shoulders. You are free to do as you please.
Maybe.
Hey, y'all need a ride home? I can probably banff you nearby.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I can web. I'm good. Thank you though. You're so kind.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I can fly,
I'm like
so
holding my stomach.
I'm ready to fly away.
Oh yeah, we're probably putting you back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
So then you guys will be then taking the opportunity to go your separate ways at this point.
Yep.
Rest.
Rest.
Yes,
I'll thumbs up
definitely
and banff out.
rest, restoration. Alrighty. It'll be a couple days later before you see each other's familiar faces again. And while we are jumping right into a scene, I encourage you to think about what you've been up to in the couple days since you last saw each other, and perhaps what has clued you in to the situation at the Big Apple National Bank. Because we will have a flashback sequence. But right away, bam! You have gathered on the streets outside. There are officers who are trying to halt traffic on the block.
Oh, really?
Alarms are blaring. And the three of you arrive on the scene conveniently close to the same time. Immediately recognize each other from your previous excursion at the Howard and Maria Stark Building Center.
Awkward wave.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, I think the team's back together again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go in.
Yeah, let's get on in. What's going on?
It's been days since the right?
Yeah, just a couple days. But yeah, you'll be
Couple days.
fully healed, fully restored. All of your
Oh, okay, okay.
equipment, yeah, maxed out and everything. So yeah, you can hear the alarms from the street, the Big Apple National Bank, as you've come onto the scene there. A little bit of chaos on the street outside, even more than normal for New York. There's, of course, people screaming, fleeing the area. A couple of abandoned cars on the street. You can see a truck has crashed into a fire hydrant.
Oh, damn.
Yes, indeed. The front doors have actually been blown off their hinges a bit. There's a little bit of smoke, chaos. So from your vantage point, you can't exactly see what's going on inside, but you do know that there is shenanigans afoot.
Okay.
I'll follow y'all's lead.
Okay.
One of the police officers will see you guys arriving. Ah, heroes. Are you with the Avengers? Oh, I see you have Spider-Man with you. You're my son's favorite.
I'm not I'm not Spider-Man. And um
You're not.
I like point my gun at him. Uh and I shoot it, but it just comes out like a little pellet that goes to the ground, and it like shoots up like this LED like hologram that says Plasma Weaver, and then like lower, not Spider-Man.
So he kind
Nice.
of shrieks back a little bit, puts his hand at his gun belt, and then as that pops up, he's like, "Oh, Plasma Weaver. Oh, forgive me.
Kind of like the what I sent on Discord.
Ah, nice. That's cool. Did you make
Yeah,
little
I had to work
holographic
on it.
displays for your friends?
They No, just for me, because everyone keeps confusing me.
Ah, fair. Says, oh yes, well, we've just come on the scene. We don't know what's going on inside. Surely there are civilians, though, in danger. One passerby did confirm that there was a handful of armed gunmen clad in black who stormed the front of the bank, but, well, thank goodness you're here. We're not sure if we have the means to respond to this immediately. We'll we'll make sure to keep the streets clear if you guys want to tackle whatever's going on inside.
Yeah, absolutely. Show us the way.
So he gives a couple orders, and officers are moving to those respective crosswalks to make sure that traffic is safe. He moves only as far as to the back of the truck that's in the middle of the intersection, and he gestures toward the doors. Yeah, it looks like they blew the doors to get in. You can see him kind of hanging on the hinges there. There's been a lot of chaos. Didn't get an exact head count, but definitely more than a couple robbers inside there. And as I said, almost certainly civilians in peril.
Oh,
Okay, we'll take it from here. Hmm.
all right.
I'm just gonna follow behind you guys.
Are there any windows we can look through?
There are some uh, at, on the street level here and on the office side. They're super reinforced. But yeah, that would be, you do see on the far side of the building, it looks like there is a small window. Of course, the bank is designed to be more secure than inviting.
Hmm.
So they've gone out of their way to not make it, easy to break in. So it's kind of like a high window that lets in light, not so much designed to see the beautiful scenery of the street outside.
Well, I'm gonna fly over here. Should we pop in?
I see
Yeah.
there's like an entrance around here. We're gonna look what this is.
Hey, why don't you go? Maybe if you want to try the side door, and I'll go through the front.
Okay.
That
Just
door
peek.
was supposed to be locked, but
Oh,
apparently it wasn't.
oh, I didn't see anything.
It's locked.
Are you sure?
Guess it's locked. Ah, shoot.
It's supposed to be a door. So this is one of those things again where, like, for the sake of Roll20, they had the means to lock that door. It's not supposed to be. It breaks the immersion of the game to have stuff like that go down. Because the front doors, you guys are supposed to be able to manipulate open. That one is supposed to be a secure hatch designed for, like, the armored trucks to gain entrance to and stuff. Like, it's a very heavy, thick lock, thick door, all metallic.
That you
Not
can only
a
access from the inside.
Not a service entrance. Yeah.
So I'm going to.
But
Well,
something tingles in your senses that danger lies beyond that door in some form or fashion.
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock at the door. Is anyone there? Hello?
You
Hmm.
hear nothing. Most of the sounds are actually coming from the whooshing of water from that there broken hydrant nearby.
I guess there's no one here. We'll have to use the front door. Who's going first?
I'll go first and.
Okay.
Wait. Uh-oh.
Spaghetti-O.
Oh, that's just a sinister. Well,
So you can see that the chaos continues inside the Big Apple Bank. Immediately, you are greeted the smell of smoke, a little bit of heated metal. Um, you're familiar with the smell now of like discharged weapons. You can immediately see a couple of civilians that are prone. You can't tell if they're unconscious or if they're dead. You can definitely see on the other side of that pillar. Actually, let me move them over a little bit so your vantage point is better. I'll move them out here, kind of in the open a little bit better. There is a civilian who is being held at gunpoint by a masked man. And on the far side, you can see that a wall has actually been blown open. From there, you can see an open vault door swinging on its hinges. Can also see in the back, there's a very scared civilian kind of huddling against the wall, kind of peeking above the teller desk there. But yes, immediately you see the civilian, you see the bank robber holding them at gunpoint.
I
Wait,
step in. Did anyone order pizza?
Hey, you there! Stop! Stop or I'll shoot! Tightens his
Hey,
hold.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Civilian
Calm
gasps.
down. Calm down. I like look at Shadow Mark. Like, are you able to bamf him? We're just here to cooperate and ask for the demands.
I think it would take me 2 turns to be able to ban from.
Fuck.
We demand that you go, or the hostage gets it. Can I get a logic check from the three of you, please? Non-combat.
non-combat.
Ooh.
Non-combat logic. Oof.
So Plasma Weaver, you're able to pick up a little bit the body language and stuff, a little bit of the voice inflection. You can tell the bank robber seems to be a little bit awkward, not particularly confident. Shadow Mark, with your awesome roll with the Marvel dice there, you get the sense that they're really trying to be more threatening. They don't want to hurt the hostage. They're really more concerned about their own well-being, and they themselves are probably more afraid of you guys than the civilian is, even of the bank robber. But you do believe that it is possible they could be convinced to let the civilian go. It'll take some talking down, i.e., an ego check. but you are welcome to try. As we discussed, I know ego, of course, is not necessarily your best trait, but not necessarily a difficult TN because you can tell like they are definitely afraid, uncomfortable.
All right. Toot, toot, toot.
I'll try. I'll use my ego check and see.
I have a -2 to mine, so I'm like,
Oh Jesus.
yeah.
Hey man, it's okay. We can talk about this, okay?
Well, what is there to talk about?
Why don't you let the civilians go, and you guys can go on your merry ways. We don't have to turn this into anything else.
I thought they'd be done by now. They're taking too much time in there. I didn't want to hurt anybody.
I know you don't, my man. It's okay.
They
Tell me a bit about yourself. Why are you trying to rob the bank?
take the hostage. You said you'd let us go, and they shove hostage forward. She's a middle-aged woman
I
clutching
use
at her
webcasting on
handbag.
him.
Ah, as soon as he has shoved the civilian away, suddenly from behind the desk, a group pops up. Bloop! Looks like they were hiding and ready to ambush. And that will take us to initiative.
Oh, no.
I was
Oh,
thinking about
yeah.
teleporting back there too.
Initiative.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Awesome. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see. Initiative. And that track, Shadow Mark, of course, still kind of lingering outside, surveying the scene, waiting to see what kicks off here. Plasma Weaver, very eager to web up the bank robber after the civilian is no longer in threat range. So, if you will, go ahead, please, with your blasting. You are looking to beat an agility defense of 12.
Okay. Non-combat or combat? Doesn't matter.
Definitely combat.
Okay.
Let's go. All right.
Whoosh. They are wrapped up in webbing. Of course, their state being pinned means that they will have trouble on melee and agility checks, and they cannot move. If you get the M on the Marvel dice, they also become paralyzed, so they can't move or take actions, and they're easier to hit. So that will be your action. You do still have, of course, available your full movement and your reaction for the turn, whenever you wish to utilize that.
And then I can move again.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna move here.
Juve.
And I'd like to use web grabbing on the civilian that's over here.
Ah, that would be another full action, so you would have to wait until your next turn. Or wait,
Oh
you
well,
got an M for
yeah,
the
I got a M.
surprise round.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. I totally missed that. So yeah, you actually get that which just happened, webbing up the bank robber. That will have happened on the surprise round. Now at the top of the order, you get your full move and full action and everything else again.
Yes.
And let's see, where was Shadowmark? Shadowmark, do you have an edge on your initiative?
Don't think so. Not that I can see now.
Oh, okay. I thought that somebody had, but maybe I'm crossing the streams. Very well.
Oh, I do.
There you go.
Well,
Oh,
there
there we
you
I
go.
are.
have I have situational awareness.
Ah, that is what I was mixing up. All right, so if you hover over, you can choose one of your dice to re-roll. It will keep the better, so your score can't get worse.
I did it twice.
The
Oh,
first one.
oh, you have the second one. All right, so before Plasma Weaver is able to whip over there, you too will be able to act on the surprise round. So what would you like to do
I'm gonna,
following the webbing of the bank robber?
oh, I'm gonna pound this guy with a clobber. And here we go.
All right, looking at a melee defense of 12, it looks like you have got it. Them being webbed up, you can see like, from the impact of your strike, they kind of stretch back, whiplash, but they're held in place. Kind of like one of those clowns that when you hit, it comes popping back up. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys have seen those. It's kind of an older
Yeah.
thing.
And I will let's see. As a reaction. I do have a reaction, right? So I can do a can't really do it.
Well, that was your
Oh,
surprise, so you should have another
oh.
action if anything.
I will use my oh yeah, so I will oh yeah, that's right. That's my surprise, so I guess
Yeah.
I will hit him again.
Okay. If we are then entering into the regular round, because you used your edge, your initiative jumped up there. So you are now able to act
Mhm.
before Plasma Weaver. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I
We are
will
now in the regular turn order.
okay, I will punch him again.
Wham!
Oh.
Rather than popping back up, they now are kind of hanging limp, still webbed up, stuck to the floor, arm hanging loose. They will drop their gun and it will clatter to the floor. The very fine marble
So
flooring.
as far as reactions go, I can save it.
Usually they are saved because they're triggered by circumstance.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
I got it. Okay. All right. Then I am done. I'll stand right there. Kind of like a shield
All right.
in front of the hostages and Plasma Weaver.
Plasma Weaver. Civilian goes screaming by, running outside. Shadow Mark, you
Yeah, I'm
see
like,
them.
start leaving.
And then they see where the police officers are. They immediately run over there in that direction. Ah.
Um, how tall is the table that they're on, like behind? Like if I were to web grab, would I be able to grab her?
Yes, yes, you can. It's about waist high. This one doesn't have, it does have separating panels so that there could be a banker at each station, but they don't have the glass in front.
Okay.
So yeah, you can definitely shoot through and act through, and it's about waist high.
Um, I I'll just whatchamacallit? Yeah, I'll use web grabbing from actually where I am because it's 10 spaces, yeah.
Alrighty. So then with your ranged attack, it'll be a TN of 11, just to make sure you get above the desk, able to grab up the civilian. And then essentially, I will let you use your reaction to make a melee check to whip them toward you. Like if you're wanting to pull them out of harm's way there.
Oh, even if it's like the ability itself, web grabbing?
Yes, because it does grab onto them, but it also pins them. So if you want to pull them toward you, that would be a separate thing. But I'd allow you to do it as a
God.
reaction, like, haha, got you. Now I'm going to pull you toward you because they're a weak civilian. A, if they tried to resist, they wouldn't be very successful. And B, very clearly you're trying to pull them out of harm's way. You're not trying to do damage to them. So
Okay.
it'll be a little bit different. In normal cases, it would be a contested check, but they're not going to have the wherewithal or the strength to defy your intent. I suppose we should first spend your 5 focus and make your check. Again, you want to beat an 11 with your agility roll.
I'm not worried about the agility. I'm worried about the melee.
Shh. Web perfectly grabs around them. You can use karma to give yourself edge to reroll a dice. Also,
Uh,
one of your teammates could use their reaction to assist to give you edge.
I will use my help teammate reaction.
Alrighty. You can grab
what
onto
would be
the
the
web, help to
best one to
pull that
roll?
out of there. All right. So then, yeah. And again, you're looking to beat a 10. So if you use your edge on the dice roll of 2, chances are, again, it is statistics and probability, but chances are be able to get a little bit better on that 2 roll.
Of course.
Naturally, it rolls the same thing.
I'll use my karma.
Okay,
Use one
doke.
karma.
Can I use one of my reactions as well?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll use one of my reactions.
Okay.
So
Come on.
in what way are you planning to assist? Because currently you're outside the doors. So you'd be using your reaction essentially to like teleport in, somehow provide aid. I mean, you could yell words of encouragement, like, you know, use
I mean, if it'll
a
allow me
whipping technique or
to
something.
teleport in,
You can teleport and grab onto the web, the tug on her.
I will allow you to teleport next to Plasma Weaver to aid in properly
Okay.
whipping the webbing.
so like here.
Yep. And it looks like that is going to do it. Whoosh. You may add to your you may add to your inventory 1 average civilian.
I like clean them off the webs and yell at them and at the other civilian. Go, go, go! Start leaving now. We got this.
Thank you, Spider-Man. And she runs out the door. You can tell the civilian that you're right next to is unconscious on the ground. They are not moving.
Ah.
As is the other one to your north and west. One of the bank robbers shouts back into the hole in the wall. Yeah, we got masks here.
They say masks?
Yep.
Like they're wearing masks?
They're
No,
referring to
like
you guys
suit.
as masks.
Ah, okay. I understand now.
We keep them down. We're almost done
Um,
here.
then for my movement, I'll stay there. Actually, I'll end my turn.
All right. Well, there will be some shots coming in at you guys. Intrepid in the middle of the floor
Uh-oh.
is going to be the prime target, being
Uh-oh.
as that they're closest. And he just pummeled to KO their buddy in the middle of the floor while he was webbed up.
Wait till the defense is 10. I do have damage reduction.
That could potentially help. Let me see. Yeah, that'll bring their shots down. They're using some kind of rudimentary, simple energy weapons. So, they're going to be 5 shots ringing out, all pointed at our friend Intrepid.
Oh, all right.
You said your agility defense was 10?
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's see. 1, 2,
I gotta take crawling.
3, 4, 5.
That's no marvel, no marvel.
No marvels, so that is good.
Yeah.
It looks like all but one are going to be able to hit. Let's see.
That's all right.
And why is there... Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, it's... Alas, they are already at the -1, or at only a power of 1 for their shots. So the barrage of fire comes in. When the smoke clears, Intrepid still stands proud, looking powerful and imposing. Let's see. So total 24. Each individual shot doesn't burn. More causes flesh wound and a little bit of damage to your sweet cape.
All right.
He's still standing. Put your guns into high-powered mode.
Uh-oh.
Shadowmark, it's your turn.
Yeah. You hear my character say, uh-oh.
I'm gonna swap places with the citizens so that I can basically get them out of here. So I would swap there and then teleport out here, then cancel the swap so that now they're outside and I'm back over here.
Bloop, bloop.
Yeah. And actually, I think Let me just check real quick to see if I can reach the. Yeah, I can reach there. So I'll teleport over to the. Oh wait, no, because it's swap places, so I would be over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And I think that's gonna be my turn.
More officers moving outside. Calling in. You heard them as you went out over the radio, calling in for emergency services, i.e., the meat wagon.
Right. We. Is it my turn?
At the top of the order, it is going to be
Okay.
Intrepid.
All right. So I'm gonna fly over this barricade and land right here, and I'm gonna punch. Uh,
Pow!
how do I ping this guy? This
If
guy
you
right here.
click, oh, okay.
Yeah, there it goes. All right, another melee.
Pow! They are rocked with your shot. You can feel as your fist cracks into their face the need for future dentistry on their part. But they remain standing, resolute. You can see the others are moving a little dial on their energy weapons. Here, they're increasing the charge.
When I stay there, I'm done.
All right. At the top of your turn, you did gain back 5 hit points
Oh, that's right.
because of your healing factor. That is a thing. I try to remember. It'll be on both of us to try to remember that that's
Yes.
always going to be a thing. All right. Plasma Weaver, you are up next.
I will. I'm gonna swing up here,
Thwip,
and then I'll normal shoot this guy that he already clobbered.
Kerblast,
It would be the attack, not score, for agility.
yes, definitely combat based. And yeah, if you roll with your damage, of course, it automatically posts. Pow! Your blast will
That's
send them
what I was
spinning
hoping.
and sprawling after the wicked shot to the jaw by Intrepid. Another gun clatters across the marble floor. So one of your adversaries has been dispatched. And are you perched up on the desk? Or are you kind of like hanging from the ceiling?
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
pushing up from the desk.
oh, okay. I was about to like flip your token upside down. Do it. Alrighty. Another one down. More to go.
That ends my turn.
All right. Well, now they have a couple of targets. One of the robbers is going to step back, Another one is going to fill the space left by the absent bank teller. 2 on the south are going to be firing at Intrepid, the 2 on the north at Plasma Weaver. Shadow Mark has not made themselves a target yet, and so are free from being targeted, at least for now. So first 2 shots coming at Intrepid. And just so we know, again, they were charging up their weapons. If they get the fantastic success, they will take double damage plus be stunned. It's just regular kind of electric style energy blasts from their weapons. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but of course, we will find out from the dice roll. So 2 Intrepid, plow, plow. Or sorry, zap, zap. I shouldn't have. I jinxed. I was just going to say, I shouldn't have said anything to jinx that. Now, another cool way that you can use your karma is to give an enemy trouble on the check.
I will use a karma to give him.
And because damage goes by the Marvel dice, that also is in your benefit. So let's see what happens there.
Oh, crap.
So damage will stay the same, but it takes away the Marvel part. So it won't stun, it won't do double, it'll just be the single. So that definitely works in your favor.
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right, so then only a total of 12. You can feel the hum of electricity as it rolls off of you, careens across your uniform, makes the eye glow for a minute on your chest. But you were able to take the blasts without showing much for it. Again, you have a pretty mighty hit point pool. These guys aren't particularly threatening, certainly not individually. It's when they all kind of gang up on you that becomes more of a threat. Also, from your vantage point, Intrepid, you can see in the vault there, one of the robbers has a couple duffel bags and he's just frantically stuffing money in, looking over his shoulder. You get a wide-eyed glance as he goes back to it. 2 more shots are going to be aimed at Plasma Weaver. Pew pew. Your agility defense.
14. So the first one hits.
So a hit and then a miss. Well, only 7 damage. It's going to tickle in a painful way, like hitting your funny bone.
Other 3 spaces away, I can point blank parry. Lucky bastards.
So technically, I was going left to right. I think you can point blank parry the one that missed you.
Okay, I'll do that
1,
then.
2, and 3. I'm counting diagonals. Like you don't have to move it like a knight in chess to where it'd be a 4th one to move over. Like, yeah, that'll work. And you haven't used your reaction yet this turn, so yeah, proceed as you will. Able to dodge the fire, let forth a blast of your own. Gonna be knocked into the wall. Puh. They are still standing, but definitely impacted. And that will then, as they will be standing their ground trying to fire, the 2 inside the vault still trying to fill their bags. That's going to bring us to Shadowmark.
Uh, I'm gonna do the same thing with this civilian to get them to safety that I did with the other one.
Bloop. I mean, bamf. My teleport doesn't
And
bloop.
that is all I can do for now. But now civilians are safe. We can go big crazy. Oh, I would say in the spot that I was in.
With the swap?
Yes. Because I do the initial swap, so then the civilian would be here, and then I
Ah,
go
okay.
outside, and then I would swap back with the civilian. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
Cool. All right. So, after some quick acting, Shadowmark has removed civilians from immediate danger in this area. Secured, and only villains will remain. Since we are at the top of the order, it is a good point for us to take a quick bio break. If in, y'all need to use restrooms, refill coffees, whatever it is you might do. Let's go ahead, take a quick break, meet back here in about 5 to 10.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. I will see you very shortly. I have returned.
Welcome back.
Oh, I thank you.
I'm back.
Hooray! I see that Neo is still muted there. I will reach dramatically in their direction. Neo! Neo is still away.
I'm guessing he might have taken the dogs out or something.
Indeed. Got to take care of the pups. You might still be able to consider your next action. One bank robber here behind the desk has been hit by Plasma Weaver's quick attack there. Hey, welcome back.
I made corn.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right.
All right, well, at the top of the order, Intrepid, you are set to go.
I'm gonna move here. I guess I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna punch this guy right here
Kapow!
with a yeah, with just a regular clobber.
Regular clobber. Holy.
There we go.
One solid strike is going to send them spinning. And they kind of lift their arm a little bit and then collapse down. The other ones look surprised down at their fallen comrade. And now all of the guns are trained on Intrepid after his show of mighty force. He just took out Bill with one shot. Damn masks interfering. Plasma Weaver, you are up next.
I will move here and shoot this guy. Thwip.
That is going to hit.
Oh, great.
Another shot strikes him, and he reels, now having been hit twice. His attention is now brought to you, but the other two keep their weapons trained on Intrepid. Oh, also, I forgot to give you your 5 hit points. That is now corrected.
All right.
I need to maybe put like a sticky note or something on the GM lever of every scene. Don't forget about Intrepid's healing.
Yeah.
All right,
I
and
have to make it a habit to remind myself too.
yeah. Plasma Weaver, you do still have a little bit of movement left. You're welcome to stay where you are or utilize the move. Totally up to you.
I'll stay where I am, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, there is one bank robber whose attention has been brought to Plasma Weaver. I am going to take their shot first. Let's see, how much focus do they have? 30, because their extra shots take a little bit of extra. So that's going to be dropped down to 20. Just want to make sure that I fairly keep track of that and don't give them unlimited shots. So, Kerblast. Bzzzt. Ooh, that is going to hit Plasma Weaver for 5 damage.
Ouch.
It tingles in a painful way once again. The other two in their setting phasers above stun to hurt more. Taking their shots there at Intrepid. Kerblast, Kerblast. Uh-oh. One of them got a marvel. Both of those shots are going to hit. But if you've got karma,
Ooh,
you can take away or give trouble on that marvel shot.
ooh, okay. I'll use a karma.
All right.
Now I have none.
Did you remember to add 1 for the recap?
Well, I start off with 1. Oh, do we get 2 when we start?
Yes. Every new
Oh, okay. So
scene
I have
essentially will start you at your full 2. Essentially, whenever you
okay.
recover your hit points up, you also will recover your karma. And then, yeah, I give a karma for contributing to the recap. And then definitely pay attention to your goals, because if you complete a goal, you get that karma right away.
Okay.
But
I
yes,
have 1
let's.
left. It's worth it though.
All right, so then I'll go ahead and apply trouble there. Ooh, so they will not only lose their Marvel shot, but they will miss entirely. So the misser will be the guy right in front of you. Alas, the guy in the back, able to shoot over his fallen friend Bill for a total of 6 damage. Kaplow!
Okay. That works.
Can I please get a vigilance roll, non-combat, from everybody?
Okay, vigilance.
Oh,
Marvel die.
Marvel
Sweet.
die. All right, everybody is definitely keenly aware of the 2 bank robbers fleeing the vault and heading toward that back service door that was supposed to be locked earlier. They do have their guns raised, but it looks like they are wanting to shoot at anybody who wants to stop them. They are more focused on escaping.
Oh, awesome. Oh,
Because Shadow
wow.
Mark, you got that Marvel dice, I will give you an edge on attacking either of them if you choose to do so on your turn. You do not have to, but because you're very aware of them and you can teleport right next to them, you have a little bit of an advantage that they will not be able to anticipate. With that, it is going to be your turn. You are free to act as you will, Mr. Shadowmark.
Definitely gonna be bamfing here, right in front of them.
Bamf!
And
Ah!
that would be agility.
Yeah.
Go.
Great.
And that is going to hit. You do have a free edge here. Because it's going to keep your best. Oh, I was going to say before you rolled, because you already know that you're going to hit, you can try to re-roll the Marvel dice and attempt to get that extra oomph for the double damage. Because no matter what, it's going to keep your best rolls. So you wouldn't lose anything with it, but you could increase the damage or get the Marvel dice. I did want to offer that before you made the roll. So if you want to change your mind on that, I will allow it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it on the.
And again,
If that makes
it's just open since all of us are kind of new to the system and everything. I do want to give those opportunities as we kind of get used to playing with the mechanics there.
Well,
All right.
looks like either way it's the same.
All right. Well, that's fine. Kapow! Arrow shot. And are you typically being consistent with your kneecapping attempts?
Yeah.
Ah! He is going to be limping now and will be slowed down. The other one may have an opportunity to get out the door. Of course, they have to open it first with their duffel bags and such, so we'll see how that goes. Will that be all for your turn, Mr. Shadowmark?
Yep. All I can do.
Alrighty. Top of the order. Intrepid stands triumphant, having just KO'd one of their allies. Healing
Okay.
factor
Well,
kicks in for an extra 5 hit points.
healing factor. Well, I'm going to, I guess, attack this guy right here. Wait, I do notice these 2 guys, right? That's right. I did survive. Well, maybe I won't
Oh
attack
yeah,
this guy.
everyone is definitely aware of them exiting. Yeah, because
All
you're
right.
standing
What
right
I'm
next
gonna
to the vault
do?
there, kind of saw them trying to rush out of the vault. Their duffel bags, a few bills fluttering out in the air as they're trying to make a hasty exit.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this guy right here with a. I think I'm gonna hit with a. I'm gonna hit with this power. crushing grip?
With that one, you do first want to make. Essentially, you have to get a hold of them
React.
first with the grab, and
What's the reaction?
then,
Right.
yeah, once you have them grabbed, then you can use your reaction to squeeze. So yeah, essentially, you just make your regular
Yeah.
melee attack, but instead of
Okay.
doing damage, you would get them grabbed. Yeah.
So do I just do a regular melee attack?
Yep. That is
18.
successful.
Yeah.
All right. So when an opponent is grabbed, essentially it holds both of you in place, so neither of you can move. Attacks against them gain trouble just because of the little tussle there.
And for my reaction, I do the crushing grip, and it costs me
Yes.
5 focus.
Yes.
And
And then that goes against their resilience defense, which is 11.
no. Actually, just hit him.
No, that is cool because on their turn, like they would have had to have tried to escape the
Yeah,
grab and stuff.
that's true.
Um,
That's true.
so you're definitely keeping them from getting away. You hear some popping in your squeeze, and it's like a visit to the chiropractor. Hopefully, it's nothing permanent.
Hopefully.
But they kind of grimace and yeah, as you're able to squeeze and squeeze, and they pass out. By the way, as a wrestling fan, if you have special moves that you want to do, like with your squeeze, like oh, I'm going to make it a bear hug or a sleeper hold, or I guess putting them in the figure 4 is a little bit more exotic. But I suppose you could knock them over and tie up their legs, put them in the sharpshooter or something. At any rate, they are going to pass out from the pain. They're going to drop their duffel bags and their gun.
Awesome.
So you have successfully stopped them from making their daring escape. You can tell they were going to leave their friends behind and just take off because they were like, screw this, we're out of here, we got the cash. All right. Well then, next up in the order is Plasma Weaver.
Does does this guy have like a way that he can still walk through and
Uh,
escape?
Not right away, because he has that arrow in the knee. He's not only ending his adventuring days, but he could like make it to the door, but he won't be able to do anything else because he's like limping. He's going to have to step over the fallen body of his buddy there. So he can get essentially, by your estimation, to the door, but not further. And either of your allies will be able to get the jump on
Yeah.
him by that point.
Okay.
Pardon.
Um, I'll just stay right here and do a snap shooting on
Ooh.
this guy and this guy.
Alrighty. And I think that does half damage to both.
Yeah. Oof.
Ooh.
I'll use karma.
Okay. Yes, their agility defense is 12. You will want to use karma on one of the dice.
Ain't no way. Can I use karma again?
You can, but it can't be on the same dice.
Oh.
But so this is one of those instances where, because you're wanting to make the strike that missed, It would definitely behoove you to re-roll the 1, because you only need to get 2 more. So mathematically, chances are definitely very good of re-rolling the 1 and getting a 2 or better. Or I guess you want a 3 or better.
Nah, that's fine. I'll just miss. I'll save the karma.
It is up to
Yeah, I'm
you.
definitely I'm saving my last one.
Yeah, same. I just like I start hitting the gun. I'm like, stupid gun. And oh, I'll stay here.
Alrighty. Well, one of the bank robbers is going to move up so that he can take a shot at Intrepid following him. The other 2, alas, are going to fire upon Plasma Weaver. So
Yeah.
first one, taking a shot at Intrepid. Let me mark down their focus. They're running low on their power shots. Ooh, a total miss.
Nice.
They're going to shoot into the wall and leave scorching marks, leaving that a fresh hint, that discharge weapon smell directly in front of Intrepid. But mostly energy, so you're going to see that careen against the wall and dissipate. The other 2 turning their attentions on Plasma Weaver. Bzap, brzap. I'm pretty sure that those are both going to miss.
Okay. I'll do point blank parry on this guy.
Oh, I
Ooh,
forget that. Pretty cool.
it is pretty cool. All right, go for it.
Hell yeah.
Dodging and firing back. Pah! Blast will knock him against the wall. They will slide down against it as their gun clatters to the floor. The other bank robber is left by himself in the corner against the door. He tries the door, finds that it's locked. Slowly turns back with a panicked look on his face.
I wave at him.
Nice. Alrighty. That brings us up next to Shadowmark.
I will teleport here, cut off his
Bamf.
route, basically. And instead of shooting the knee, I'm gonna shoot his hand that has the gun.
Ah, all right. They're going to cry out in shock and pain as their gun goes clattering to the floor, and they look at their hand with an arrow protruding from it and really just lose all sense of themselves and kind of faint to the ground from the shock and the pain and the multiple arrows that are now sticking out of them.
And I will on my turn.
There are now 4 different duffel bags full of cash sitting on the ground. Intrepid, it is your turn.
I guess I popped this guy. I hit him with a melee attack.
Kapow.
Oh my god.
All right, so I need to check a trajectory here.
I duck.
Yeah, I was just going to say, actually, from your point, you might want to jump.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not prone.
Well, he's going to be knocked completely out, but I have to figure out Yes, he's going to crash through that door into that office. And yeah, I think he's going to break through the wall too into the next office.
Damn.
Now, I didn't do the lighting on this map. Let me see. Oh, good. They did do singles. All right, so I can just delete one wall segment, essentially, as you can see into the next office there.
Wow.
Plasma Weaver, you are definitely able to leap out of the way. The bank robber goes sailing by through the desk, gonna smash through, smashing through a door and the wall into another office. As they now become covered in a little bit of rubble and drywall. And you are hovering above what is now a broken desk area, like that little kind of teller terminal station there. A little bit broken and smashed up. The rest of them remain intact. Once again,
Awesome.
Intrepid showing off their incredible might against these anonymous
Yeah, for
henchmen.
real.
They don't even have a name tag.
And
Remaining bank robber definitely looking afraid. Go ahead.
I move over here and I end my turn.
All right, you can see the bank robber is definitely looking afraid. One hand still trying to jimmy the door, but it is locked. One gun raised up at Plasma Weaver. But Plasma Weaver gets to act first.
I'm just gonna shoot him. Don't have to get fancy.
Kerblast. Ooh!
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
So they're looking frantically between yourself, Intrepid, and the door, leaving themselves open for a solid shot. Impact directly into the chest, slams them into the door. They slide down against it. You see their eyes roll up, and they collapse, defeated.
let's go. Oh, sorry, buddy.
As a quiet takes over the Big Apple Bank.
All right. Is there anyone else?
That's a good
Let me
question.
check this room here. That's just like right next to me. That's a bathroom.
It looks empty. It is well cleaned. There are a lot of dollar bills that are kind of free floating. A scream emits from a civilian who's hiding behind the desk.
Oh, it's okay. You're safe. I'm one of the good guys.
Ah!
I go to
You
the
guys
desk.
all can come out.
Oh wait, where's Plasma Weaver? Oh, I don't know.
Plasma Weaver, can you roll for me? Oh, go back to the door. Can you roll for me your agility?
Yes. Non-combat.
Combat. Your quick reflexes allow you to duck as a stapler goes flying over your head. And then the chubby man at the desk says, "Oh God, sorry. I thought you were one of them. Thank goodness you're here, Spider-Man."
Okay, I closed the door.
I'm sorry. That'll never get old for me.
Same. Then I look into this one. Oh, hey,
Hark! A wild
just like
intrepid appears.
just like open it back. I'm like, I'm not Spider-Man. I'm Plasma Weaver. You're free to go. I just leave.
Civilians, in panicked fashion, beginning to make their way to the door.
I like every time they pass by me, I hand them one of my business cards.
Thank you, Oh, Plasma Weaver. You're the best.
Don't forget the name. Follow me on Baxtergram.
Nice. Um, the civilian is a scared looking woman in a pantsuit. She's just wanting to get by. She's kind of looking scared, looking around. Is everything clear out by the vault?
Yes,
Thumbs up.
I give her a thumbs up.
She's going to exit. She's going to see the three bodies, look out into the lobby, beeline over to where the other civilians are gathered, beginning to make their exit. Shadow Mark, you saw on the ground as you were walking by a red streamline stapler on the ground. Free karma for anybody who gets that reference.
Oh, that's from Office Space.
Boom. You got it. Excuse me, have my stapler. That's for no salt. No salt on the margarita.
All right.
Shadow Mark, doing a very thorough investigation of the bank, will find that everything is clear and happy. Clean bathrooms. See that the civilians have been
I
gathered. Officers are taking care of them. There is now medics on scene. We're taking care of any wounds in the shop, of course.
I grab my other gun and I shoot a little drone with a camera, and I just say, "Everyone say cheese."
Um, none of
This is
them are eager to play along. They kind of all look scared and surprised, and one of them gives like a half-hearted kind of like a what smile, kind of like eh. The rest of them
I'll
still look
blow your
afraid.
faces. Good enough.
One of the officers gives you a thumbs up. That's
Hell
one of the
yeah.
ones that's aiding. Another officer approaches, a little bit stern-looking. Pardon, hero, we're going to need a full statement. You see another officer approach Shadowmark. Ah, yes, we do need to make sure we have everything accounted for. If give a full testimony as to what occurred inside.
Bank robbers down. Civilians safe. Thumbs up.
I just looked at Shadow Mark, bewildered, like, huh?
Half smile because I'm like, was that good?
There's also some. They attempted to get some money, so you'll see some duffel bags on the floor.
Can I please get a vigilance check from both Plasma Weaver and Shadowmark?
Non-combat, right?
Non-combat.
Uh-oh.
Nice rolls.
So you will hear in the distance some tires screeching. You see one of the officers who is aiding the civilians. Wait, it's their driver. Halt! Stop! And they pull their gun, but it's too late, as the windowless van is going to pull a Yui and get away. And he's going to grumble. Come back.
Can I teleport onto the roof of the car?
Alas, not with an 8. They were too quick to get away. Essentially, you heard like the echo in the intersection amongst all the chaos, kind of whipping your head around, wondering where the tire screeching came from. And alas, they were able to get away before they caught notice. Intrepid, I did not give you a vigilance roll because your token is still inside the bank. I don't know if you're at the coffee station there. This bank does offer free coffee. So if that's what you're up to over there, cool. There's a sign that says, please take no more than 2 sugars. But you're a hero and you saved the day. Take 4. You deserve it. The sign doesn't say that.
I tried to seal the pipe here with my hands. Keep the water from splashing
Ooh.
over.
Roll for me your melee. Low target, only a 10.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm gonna blame the car getting away to the officer that was distracting me by asking me questions.
Yeah, they both were. That's part of it too. Definitely trying to get your statement, your code name. Do you work for the Avengers? Are you solo?
No. I know them, and I just point at Intrepid and Plasma Weaver.
Ah, do you and your friends have a name for your team?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Shrug.
This is something that the 3 of you are welcome to discuss.
What do you guys think?
I'm like,
We're all
TBA to be announced. Like, this is our second time teaming up, actually. So I think we'll definitely be coming up with a name soon.
Yeah. Well,
And it's just the 3 of
Bean
you?
Vengers.
You and Eye Guy and that spider fella?
Yeah.
well. That's a good.
The Bee Vengers.
Oh,
So, as statements are taken, and the civilians, of course, are seen to, their statements also gotten, a couple of them bandaged up, a couple of them given some water from the shock of everything. They will kind of move away, be less important. To flashback, prior to the events of your arrival, what was it that you happened to be up to prior to arriving on the scene here? What were you doing before the call? Where were you at? Was there anything you were interrupted in doing? Anything special about yourself? Perhaps a developing hobby or anything?
I think I
Maybe.
was probably working out and working on practicing my fighting skills.
All right. Will that have been done? Do you have like a gym that you go to, or do you have like personal home equipment that you use?
Well, I have to use personal home equipment because all the gym equipment is not strong enough
Eh,
to keep me in shape. So
because you are mighty.
yeah, so I go to like a junkyard and I smash stuff there.
Oh, interesting. I like that.
And I was multitasking between making social media my new hobby and creating the the hologram discs that I shoot now with with my logo.
Okay, very cool. And do you have like a secret lab at home that you do your tinkering on?
Yeah, I guess it's not that secret because I live alone, so
Oh, okay,
it's just like yeah, I just have a room where I do my stuff there.
very cool. And will that then be, is your home located in Manhattan? Do you have like a flat or an apartment? Something simple?
Yeah,
Do you live a ways
yeah,
out of
yeah,
town?
yeah.
Okay.
I live on the uh like in Manhattan on a flat all the way at the top. So I have access to the rooftop.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I actually have, hmm. All right, give me a moment because I have a couple of cool maps of New York, but I have not yet loaded them in,
Okay.
so that'll take a second. Do 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 do. But in the meanwhile, Shadowmark, what happened to you? What were you
Uh,
up to, and where were you at? Well,
So
in between.
the place that's quote unquote home is basically like the I picture it as the bar like in Deadpool. So
Okay.
I'll say I was at that bar trying to ask other mercenaries for how to make non-lethal arrows because I just keep shooting people in the legs and they look at me weird because they're both are mercenaries, and that's what I was doing.
And it's part, is it not part of your backstory that that bar and your discovery in the lake?
Uh, that bar, as far like my backstory was just I teleported into the alley of that bar,
Uh-huh.
and the bartender kind of like helped me get a life together, basically. And
Right.
I've just basically been raised there, so
Okay.
that's yeah.
And do you have a name and personality for the bartender? Is that something you would like for me to come up with?
You can come up with that. I don't have anything thought out right now.
Okay. That I shall. All right. And in what way do each of you receive notice that there are shenanigans going on in your near vicinity? Conveniently, the bank will be located. I guess the junkyard would probably be the furthest away, but you can make quick time with flight to close the distance.
Oh, wait, say that again? Like how do we get informed of stuff?
Yeah, do you like listen to a police scanner or something like that? Do
Oh
you
yeah,
get
yeah,
like,
yeah. I do have
or like,
a
for
place
example,
scanner.
you could get like social media alerts and keep an eye on
Yeah,
like the local law enforcement pages and stuff like that?
yeah. I get mine through social media.
Okay,
I get my both from social media and police report, like police radio.
okay.
I figure the bar has like a bounty area, and then people who have my contact information would just text me.
Hmm.
Just doing a little bit of tinkering here, getting things sized up. Perfect. All right, so Kadow.
Oh. What happened
Oh,
here?
And I'm not sure, I zoomed out a bunch so that I can see. I put like some handy famous
Oh.
locations there in the middle, like
Oh, the Baxter building.
yeah, we got the
oh.
Baxter Building, Avengers Tower.
You got
Uh,
Ninja Turtles on it.
Indeed.
That's awesome.
Um, I don't know how familiar you guys are with the Ninja Turtles. They started off as kind of a parody to Daredevil. The same
Oh,
canisters that hit Daredevil, gave him his abilities, are the same canisters that mutated them. Um, Daredevil's main like enemy for regular mooks started off being the Hand, and so
wow.
the Ninja Turtles have the Foot Clan in contrast.
That's funny.
Right. I always
That's
thought so. So yeah, I like both of these maps. One of them is a little bit more visual and does have two. Like the Watchmen is actually DC, but they have a New York as well. I don't know if the Gargoyles, for example, share the universe, but if they did, or if they jumped in from a parallel universe, that's where they'd be. You've got the Ghostbusters on there. I just think that's cool, like the Ninja Turtles and stuff. The one on the far right is strictly Marvel, and it doesn't have the like the images with the little profile circles. So a lot more information can be packed in there. But you've got some street names. You've got Central Park, very clear. Some of the districts, like Harlem and stuff. But it definitely fills in location-wise where a lot of stuff goes on. You guys are welcome to peeing on that map where you happen to might happen to reside rather. Words, sorry. There's a lot of them.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Man, you see like Hell's Kitchen on there. That of course made famous by Daredevil and the like. Although you'll see Matt Murdock's former townhouse a little bit north of there. But anyway, yeah, lots of stuff. But you can fit in, if you happen to live like every day I walk by the Daily Bugle. Every once in a while I hear Jonah Jameson screaming at something from his office. There is, yeah, it's a lot to take in.
I'm gonna reside, since I'm familiar with New York City, right here, near where Cap,
And you guys
right
should
across the,
have like the
across
drawing
the booking.
tools available if you want to put a dot there,
Oh yeah,
a little circle or something for yourself. Now, I am myself not at all familiar with New York. The most familiarity I have with it is swinging through it as Spider-Man in the video game, but I'm not so
that's
great with
right.
it and landmarks and stuff. It's a little bit different. Like, if I were to visit Vice City, I could navigate through Vice City with my eyes closed because I've played the Grand Theft Auto game a bunch. But yeah, there's so much going on in New York that the landmarks and stuff, it whoosh over my head.
um,
Big fan of Captain America, so that's why I'm residing near him.
Okay. And let's see, I'm just taking a minute here to kind of track that down. I am not seeing Maybe I'm blind.
Right above where cap is. I marked that a little. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so full disclosure, I was looking at the other map.
Oh.
So it
What
does
other
have
map?
in the what's that?
Am I on the wrong map?
No, you're probably zoomed in a lot. Scroll to your right.
Oh. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So, and it does have
I am on
Steve
the wrong.
Rogers' former apartment on that map too.
Yeah,
But now I
yeah.
see.
That's
That's
where I'm
where I
putting
am.
mine.
All right, let me redraw this.
Yeah, I was going by yeah, Pips on the right hand side one. Only because it has like the names of the streets and stuff. Ooh, we got us another one. That is for Shadow Mark on the Upper East Side there.
um,
I don't know what these places look like. I'm just like, that's a good place in the middle.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I could just fly over, so I'm not worried about the bridges, paying the tolls. If you don't know New York City, the tolls are super expensive.
Yeah, got to pay the troll toll.
Yeah, and traffic's a nightmare. That's probably
I
why
can,
we have a lot of cool flight powers, travel powers, because we don't want to be stuck in traffic trying to get anywhere.
Yeah. Actually, let
And,
me.
and, the, re- and the reason why I chose this area is because, because they don't have junkyards in Manhattan.
It makes sense that like the regular city area might be devoid of something like that
Yeah.
to protect like the water and stuff. And how about for Plasma Weaver? I did not see, and again, apologies if I'm blind or missed something. I did not see yet.
no.
Okay.
Oh,
I do have your token out there on the right side map off to the side there.
oh,
So you can move that around. And I can let me resize it a little bit like the others. Doesn't take up a bunch of space.
yes, no. I guess it doesn't have to be in Manhattan. Well, I kind of wanted to.
Yeah. Totally up to you.
Wait, I see two Manhattans. Wait, one here, one here. Oh,
Well, this is like the main island area here. You got the Bronx, and I think that the Manhattan up there, like that's the title of the whole map, where the smaller words
oh,
Manhattan
gotcha.
indicate. Yeah.
I'll go. I'll go right. I'll go right here.
Awesome.
Actually, I'll do it right here. Well, oh, I can. Basically, with the view of Central Park.
Oh, very nice. Expensive housing, I imagine, perhaps.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
All right, awesome. Well, everybody then will kind of have points of references for the things and stuff. Any thoughts further now that you've had a couple of adventures with each other? Any thoughts on a potential name for the collective group?
mm-mm.
Hmm. Let's see. Where's some...
How about the enforcers or vigilantes?
Cool. I'm scared to be named vigilantes. I don't know how they take vigilantisms. Um,
At this point in time, generally supportive, unless you're mutants and easily identifiable as such, in which case people are a little bit weirded out.
I don't know if I am.
um,
Hmm. Yes. AI.
I was just going to
I was
do the same
thinking that
thing.
too. Yeah.
Everybody scrambles over like, well, let's let someone else do the heavy lifting.
Yes. Yeah, because defenders is already a thing that they
Yeah.
protect.
I was trying to see if I could like spell out a word with our initials and stuff like that. Because I was like, oh, Plasma Weaver, like PW, Shadow
Yes.
Mark SM, and then Intrepid I. And the only word I can come up with was Wimps.
Oh well.
No, that is not going to inspire fear in your adversaries. But I like the creativity. I like where your mind is going there.
Some of the suggestions were really bad. One one was the sticky shot smashers. Which I don't know.
God damn.
Team threat point. I don't know if that makes or the Triforce Initiative. Apex Vanguard. Let's see. Iron Web Initiative.
Ooh, okay, so I've got some pretty cool stuff coming up here. Only gives 10 initially, and I can be like, hey, give me 10 more. I'm going to copy and paste into the Discord chat. Because if I post it into
Oh,
Roll20, it'll look funny. All right, there we go.
oh.
And you can mix and match, or you can say those all suck. And
Well, let's see.
I like where Quantum Reach is going. I just don't like the word quantum.
Hmm.
interesting.
Give us 10 more.
Oh, well, maybe
I
they
mean,
went a little bit heavily into the reach part of it, but here we go. As I told
there.
that quantum reach was favored, but without the word quantum. I think it thought it meant that reach was awesome rather than like the idea, the concept behind. Anyway, when I do 10 more, if you request, I can do that. So I posted up 10 new ones. And again, you can combine words like get crazy and creative. Like, for example, if you wanted to combine 2 and 4 of the new results, you could do like phase array instead of vector array or something like that.
Oh, there's West Coast Avengers. There East Coast Avengers.
Yes, they're called the Avengers.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
probably
bastards.
yeah, because the event. Yeah, you're right.
The West Coast Avengers are named as such because they're on the opposite side of the continent from the regular
Yeah,
Avengers, yeah.
that's what I was like. Are they just the Avengers through the whole world, through like the whole US? But no, I guess it's just this side.
Reacher Triad, maybe.
The what?
Reacher Triad.
I like
Yeah,
Reach Point too.
Reach Point is good.
yeah, which one is good?
I like Triad because, of course, there are 3 of you. At least until, like, if we get someone else to join the campaign, then they might feel left out.
Yeah. Which one I think is could be. Which
The,
one's not bad.
the only complaint I have with the Reach Point is the fact that I feel like if we are to introduce ourselves, it sounds weird. Like, hi, we are Reach Point.
Oh.
It's only as weird as you make it sound. If you didn't know who Spider-Man was, Spider-Man does sound kind of silly,
Same with the Fantastic Four.
right?
He's like, whoa, what a big ego y'all have. You're so fantastic. All right.
Right? But if you make it sound cool, we are Reach Point. Once it becomes common vernacular, it gets accepted. But again, it's your team, it's your name. Entirely up to y'all.
How about Reachfall? I like the last one. Reachfall.
That sounds good to me.
I'm done with whichever.
Yeah.
So let's see. Um, because of all of the, I'm just going to throw in 10 more. All right. Just in case it triggers something. I told it this time to avoid the word reach. If you like it, use it. If you don't, then don't. Veil Strike.
Singularity Pack sounds interesting. I kind of like that one.
Singularity Pact.
I wouldn't mind Prism Point.
Prism Point. Getting closer.
Prism Point.
Yeah, so far the one that I like the most is reach point just because it's one word?
Prison point.
It's like, I guess Guardians of the Galaxy, that's 3, but
Yeah.
the Revengers.
I mean, since we are starting out, we can also be like the initiates.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
So
Trying to
that way, if
think of
anybody
like,
new joins too, it's kind of like, well, they are an initiate as well.
a cop asking, "Who are you guys?" And then we're the initiate.
Yeah, that could work. Hmm.
I'm just putting into Roll20. Kind of what I'm hearing are like the main ones to consider.
Initiate Incorporated.
Um, well, if you guys would like to consider that, if you're not collectively ready to commit to one, we can come back to that start of our next meeting, which of course will be next week. So give you some time to consider that
Yeah.
if you
Okay,
like.
sounds
Ultimate
good.
option is pick one you like, put it on a custom roulette, and spin that bitch.
There you go. Oh, no, I'm thinking initiate reach.
See, there you go.
Reach initiate.
Oh no, government agents.
3 black SUVs with tinted windows will pull up to the scene. There'll be a bunch of
Oh,
men and women in black suits stepping out. Apologies for the lack of token pictures, as they apparently were lazy and just put govern-mint agent in the circle. But named figures in the future, I will make sure to get some art for. There'll be a tall man, clean-shaven head. See him pocket a small device, steps forward with a smile, and he's kind of approaching everybody as a group. I don't know if Intrepid is still playing with the hydrant, but that definitely will be taken care of. He gestures, says, "I'm Agent Kurt. We're agents of the U.S. government. Can we have a moment of your time?"
I go, oh, the government. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We happen to have
yep.
some connections. You might be familiar with. Uh, we're on behalf of Maria Hill of the CIA, although our group isn't officially connected to any single agency. We're here because we need your help, and we'd like to take you to a nearby safe house in order to brief you more fully. Kind of looks around. I'm sure you'll appreciate the lack of privacy that we have here, middle of a busy intersection amongst this chaos.
Yeah, sure, I'm done with go.
Yep, me too.
Will there be snacks?
Agent Kurt
And I
raises an
just,
eyebrow.
I
I'm
just like
sure
with a
that something
pensive
could be
look.
provided.
Oh, sweet. Then yeah, I'm in.
Do
Yeah, me
do
too.
you have your like spider eyes in such a way that you can make expressions and stuff?
Yeah. They're
Noise.
very animated.
Yeah.
I feel like with an ink plasma weaver, the eyes would be like digital. I don't know why.
Yeah, sure, they're digital. Fuck it.
Golly gee. I'm sure that's what you meant by fuck it.
Yeah, gee willikers.
No, I meant fuck it. All right, well, you'll follow the agents to a busy street. See, several storefronts are closed. A couple are boarded up. Looks like it's area town needs to be further gentrified. But Kurt is going to direct you to an alleyway next to a barber shop. Doesn't look like it has seen business in decades. This is one of the boarded up places. The metal door leading into the shop looks rusted, locked. Has the like spinning candy cane style thing, but it's dusty and faded, torn, not spinning. You see Kurt look over his shoulder, look at you guys, raise an eyebrow. He pulls out a brick next to the door, revealing a little slot inside. See him insert a red card, and with a soft whoosh of air, the door slides aside, revealing several dusty barber's chairs, a couple of counters, and a door to a side room.
Is he asking us to follow?
He is. He gestures for you to enter.
I enter.
And did I move over? Yes, I did. All right. So you guys should be able to see at the top of this map uh, nothing except for the room that houses the barber shop. Can you confirm?
Is there?
You guys
Yes.
see what's going on there? Question? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead. Did you have a question?
Oh, which store was he opening? I guess because I don't know like where he's like showing us to go to, or was it this room?
He came in. So the door next to where he's at on the right hand side there is where he came in from. Well, there's no point in opening that one, but yeah, you can see he kind of brought you in from the outside.
Okay.
He's going to move over, pulls out that red card, opens a door into the side room, kind of pokes his head back to look at you guys. Might want to brace yourselves a moment. And goes inside. Shadow Mark, you can see him inside the room here. He pulls a lever. You feel a little bit of a jolt as you feel the entire room moving as if it is all of it itself an elevator.
Brace
Wow.
ourselves. Why would I? Ah!
And then that is when is revealed to the south some metal sliding doors. Says, what lies beyond is a pretty well held secret. Taking it upon faith that I'll have your word, keep the secrecy of this location.
Thumbs up.
Oh man, I hide my camera.
He lingers on Plasma Weaver a moment as you put your device away. You'll find that some signals in the facility will be blocked, but you can request special access. And then he looks up at Intrepid, who appears to be thus far unmoving.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Says, all right then, let us proceed. He opens the door to a corridor, beckons for you to follow. Beyond, there's another set metal sliding doors. And that is where we are going to cliffhanger for tonight's session.
All right.
Whoa.
Secrets lie within. But we shall be continuing from there.
And take selfies.
That might be frowned upon.
Heck yeah.
Secret facility!
We did it.
Hooray!
We've
Your
unlocked the
heroic actions granted trust and access. But again, what lies beyond shall await as we rejoin next week on Dragon Ball Z. So then, in the meanwhile, again, we've got the next week ahead. You guys are welcome to discuss in the chat if you want to throw up. Like I could create like a smaller poll or something for most liked names. You guys are welcome to add new names to the mix, whether you use AI or your own creativity, or look around the room and be like, the lamp closets. And that doesn't make sense, but yeah, sometimes
Definitely gonna go
something
with the
just
wimp.
might click. The wimps.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty then.
That's awesome.
A very
And
successful
Next one.
halt of the bank robbery. Civilians safe. Government agents now trusting, inviting you into a secret underground lair.
time to rob them.
I mean, you're welcome to do as you like.
No.
I'm going to go
I
ahead
don't
and
rob the bank.
recommend against that. I did offer, there were the duffel bags that were left there full of cash, but nobody took the
Oh no, I
bait,
can teleport
so
back in there.
you are respected heroes.
Yeah, that's why I told the cops that they were there.
I can just teleport back into the safe room.
Oh, that's true.
Alrighty then.
Indeed. Well, thank you for being here, gentlemen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your contributions. I look forward to seeing what you might be doing in our next session.
Yep.
Same
Good.
bad
See y'all
time.
next week.
Mwah.
Bye.
All right. Have a great evening. Thank you. See you on the other side.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
Peace.